Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. Meet new friends or reconnect with some old ones and find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Step into the new with a new Chevy. Very well qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy vehicles. Plus, current competitive owners get an additional $750 bonus cash. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
The time is always right to do what is right. Now is the time to open the doors of opportunity to all of God's children. Now is the time to change the pending national elegy into a creative psalm of brotherly love.
We shall overcome.
We observe Martin Luther King Jr. Day in celebration of his birthday and in commemoration of his achievements, legacy as an American civil rights activist who fought for equality for all. First down and 10 for the Rams from their own 48. Stafford wants to throw. Across the middle has Odell Beckham Jr. to the 35. Pick up a 17.
When Matthew Stafford gets under center and they run play action pass, this is where these inside breaking routes just open up second level behind the linebackers. And Odell Beckham has gained the trust of Matthew Stafford to now you can basically consider OBJ 1A to Cooper Kupp, and they will go to him all night long, especially backside of 3-by-1 where he's got one-on-ones where he will go to work.
See, just the second career postseason game for Odell Beckham Jr. Lost his debut as a member of the Giants. Here's Cam Akers running behind Andrew Whitworth. Good to see Whitworth back in the game. Gain of 7. And there you see in the celebration of Martin Luther King Jr. Day today, and it's every day for Odell Beckham Jr. That's a tattoo on his leg as he checks back into the game.
Look, this is a dynamic individual, man, and Odell Beckham Jr. is one of the more fascinating players in the NFL. Matthew Stafford raved about his football intelligence, his intellect, his work ethic. He will play a big, big role tonight. It's just getting started for him.
Akers. Gain of 2. Chandler Jones to stop. Bring up a 3rd and 1.
Right off the bat, we're seeing a commitment by Sean McVay to the running game. First drive, they popped one. Now they've come back successive, positive runs on the ground. And Cam Akers, we wondered with that Achilles, they just got him back in a little bit last week, but he's going to be a more focal point of this offense tonight. There's no question. He and Sony Michel, and what Akers brings that Michel doesn't have is that breakaway speed, and in the passing game really contributing.
Got a big package here as you'd expect on 3rd and 1. Stafford lowers his head, and let's see where they spot him. Really close. The official has first down.
You know, speaking of Cam Akers, it's just remarkable what he has overcome since tearing that Achilles in July. The rehab, the dedication to his rehab, the medical staff here in Los Angeles and how they have helped him along the way, how he really dove into the rehab process. I talked to Stephon Ubell, our injury analyst at ESPN, who is very familiar with his rehab process. Nothing short of just miraculous, spectacular with the work that this young man put in.
First down and 10. Back to Akers. Inside the 10. And the Rams are in business. And a flag comes in.
Holding. Offense number 73. 10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
That's David Edwards. They came off, he and Whitworth. Here's Edwards right here. Watch him come off on this double team. Right there, double team, and then Whitworth comes up to the second level. Edwards is in good position there. He's got that left hand outside. And as soon as the defensive lineman lunges for Akers, he gets called. But this offensive line is coming off the football, and it's a great sign for Sean McVay.
Push him back to the 35 and a 1st and 20. It's Akers. Cuts it back. And he'll get inside the 30. Jalen tops the stop. Down to Lisa.
Hey, Steve, well, Cam Akers told me he realized that the opportunity was going to be a possibility of coming back soon about 2 months after the Achilles injury, when he was moving around and doing workouts that were way ahead of schedule. But even though he got back quicker than expected, he said the road back was long and hard. There were lots of days. He said he cried on the way to rehab, was afraid he just wouldn't be the same player, but just kept at it. He said he feels good now, no soreness, no swelling. Last week was a test run, hopes to be used a lot more tonight.
2nd and 13. Akers out, Michelle in. Cardinals rushing just 3. Here's Tyler Higbee. Gets him back inside the 10. Gain of 22.
Watch him just run this little spot route right here by Kupp, and watch Higbee just curl right in behind it. It's just a high-low combination. You see Isaiah Simmons, he gets fixated on Cooper Kupp. Higbee just comes in right behind him. You'll see this all night long.
Rams want to go fast. Cardinals can't substitute. Here's Michelle trying to cut it outside, and he won't get there. Kevin Peterson elevated to the active roster today. Outstanding tackle for Arizona. So Akers will come back in. When he tore his Achilles back